Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, 516-873-1683, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reister's Bakery. Here are your hosts, David and Norm. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Dan and Norm. Good to be back in the studio.
Always good.
So many things going on, so let's take a quick look. We've got the Trump rally going on. It's I know we're recording, and by the time you see this, it may be over already, but people are storming into, wrong choice of words, people are thriving. People are just running into the Nassau Coliseum. I hear it's packed, parking is a nightmare, and I don't know, what do you think?
There's tremendous support for him on Long Island. It's a Republican island, and it just amazes me that so many people showing up for him. He's the guy that put in place the $10,000 tax cap. So all of us who try to deduct our taxes and anything else, it makes it impossible because he made it much harder for people on Long Island. Adam.
Well, people are saying that New York could be in play for the first time since Reagan in 1980 and 84, and for those who are upset about all of our taxes being as high as they are, you know, I can see them being upset. But it is smart for him to focus on the suburbs and not the city, where he'll get no support whatsoever. And if he does carry a significant portion of the suburbs and rural New York, which is very conservative when you think about it, it could balance out the millions of voters in New York City.
Yeah, we'll see.
The thing for me that everybody in this country, I think, has made their minds up, basically. So I'm not really sure anything is going to swing needles that much, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the bottom line is he's a populist president, and he's got a lot of support. He's got a lot of grassroots support, and he's a force to be reckoned with, and there you go.
Yeah, they're busy on Long Island.
So another day, another accident on Woodfield. I mean, we're just getting tired of it. I mean, sometimes these accidents are almost like creative.
No, I mean, it can happen.
Someone just falls asleep at the wheel.
To each other.
Five, hits three cars, two of them, what a mess. I
don't know anything about this person, but people have to realize when you're driving on fatigue, on very little sleep, it's not really much different than being drunk when you're driving. Your reflexes are down, you're hazy, your vision, you're going to blank out. It's really not much different than DUI, and it should be treated the same.
But, we put the traffic light in, and it wasn't the speeding issue this
time. Well, if you're sleeping, you can't see the traffic light.
This is quite true.
Yeah, it's a real mess. Lakeview Fire Department was on the scene, and we got a picture up on Facebook. They cleared it up, and we just got to wait for the next accident.
The Capri Motel down, they said it was a health hazard. Why don't they shut Woodfield down? People are getting hurt in Woodfield and never got hurt at the hotel.
So this past Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m., there was a special street naming ceremony. It was held at the corner of Sylvan Drive and Harrison Street, and it was to honor the late firefighter Victor Calamo of Engine 236 in the city. He died from 9/11 illnesses, and there was a huge turnout, and it's depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it was a tough day for the community in general.
Yeah, the Calamo family unveiled the street sign, and it was great that the community came out and honored him and paid their respects. And we're just losing so many 9/11 first responders.
Yeah.
It's
that's how it is. Mark your calendars this Tuesday, September 24th at 7 p.m. Where the Hempstead Community Support Association is holding a meeting. It's going to be held at the Veterans Hall, and there are going to be politicians speaking about items of the day and some local community leaders. If you have any questions that you want to ask your community leaders as well as the politicians, that's the time, that's the place. You can see them up front. Be there at 7 p.m. on the 24th.
Yeah, it's really a good opportunity to voice your concerns. I think I'm going to go hit one of my usual rants about how come there aren't speed cameras and speed bumps like there are in the city.
And the sidewalks.
And the sidewalks. And everyone's just going to look at each other and go, I don't know, and kick the can down the road. At some point, maybe they'll actually listen, to the community and do something about, these situations that are really plaguing the community.
Yeah, well, it'll be played out that night.
All right.
Hey, let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
Tiffany Dry Cleaner is ready to handle all your cleaning, laundering, and dry cleaning needs. We offer free pickup and delivery Sunday to Friday in all communities. Give us a shout.
All right, and welcome back. So Norm, I was driving around and I see the price of gas is coming down. It's in the $2.93. I know it's a little bit lower at Costco, so good times are here again.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to last, but this is the season.
Gas prices are down. Inflation is starting to ease up. The Fed cut the interest rate today by 0.5 point. So by the time the election comes around, people might be feeling pretty good about the economy. So that could definitely have an influence on that.
Well, let's definitely hope that that there's an impact and the price goes down to $2 or whatever.
Wishful thinking.
Well, Anthony's coming up for a re-election.
You know, I'm so sick of this fakakta mail that keeps coming, to me every single week. I got to
define fakakta?
No, go Google it. Anthony Diaz.
I'm pretty sure people
it's in the vernacular.
Context clues. They
Webster
figured out what's
Covenant.
going on.
Yeah, and don't bleep that out. We get a positive from Esposito. We get a negative from the Democratic campaign. And what really actually bothered me about the Democratic Party is that when you look at this smear, or hit ad, there's not a single mention of who he's running against.
Right.
It's like there's no positive. It's just all negative. It's just unbelievable. So, in case anyone really cares, he's running against Laura Gillen in New York's 4th Congressional District. And you know what? If she's responsible, she should have her name on this.
I completely changed my view on a political issue because of mailings. Said no one ever.
Yeah, it's just
a waste. It's just all it's doing is killing trees.
Well,
there you go.
The thing that's driving me crazy is that I guess, thanks to Facebook's targeting for localities, they figured out that I'm in this area. I keep getting these video ads showing up in the middle of my feed, and I'm like, go away. I don't care. And as you said, if you can't stand up and say who you are, if you're Laura Gillen, just come out and say so. Don't do this to me.
It's just so nasty. It just hurts you more than it hurts the opponent.
Yeah, enough of the mails. You know what? Go meet the people. Go walk to the streets and shake hands.
Well, the good news is they're 2 qualified candidates, and I think we won't lose either way.
Yeah. So, Norm, we got some other important dates coming up.
There's always something coming up, and it's Weekend Passport Day. Now you have new news on the Weekend Passport Day.
Yeah, so it actually just came in before we started to record that the federal government has now changed passport renewals and allowing them for, you can do it online.
That's amazing to me.
It's really great.
But if you're planning to do it and you want to do it in person, if you go to the town has a get-together on this. You can't sign the paperwork before, but on September 22nd at the Hempstead Town Hall, you can go in there. They'll hand walk you through the whole process of filling out forms.
Right,
Pick up a gun license at the same time?
Probably.
I will say that I've gone to that Hempstead office before, and compared to some other places you can go, it's actually fairly efficient about it. But by all means, bring every form of proof you have of your identity and checkbooks to write like 17
Old
checks.
bills.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And Norm, yet again, we got another property tax seminar coming up.
Echo Park on the 23rd at 1 p.m. If you're looking for a discount on your property taxes, they'll walk you through that as well.
And I'll say my usual item, which is get the damn property taxes right the first time, and you won't have to have all these sessions explaining things, and you won't have all these third-party companies that all they're there is a money grab to take half of your money.
That's a scam.
It's so fakakt. I'll use it again. It's just ridiculous.
It's really
property
a scam.
Taxes should just be regular. Everyone, it should be on an equal playing field. Why do you have to explain it?
And I constantly have to appeal it. Well, anyway, Reister's got to.
I got to calm down. I need to go to Reister's. Actually, you know what? Today, I needed to calm down, and I went to Reister's and I got an apple turnover. True story. I just love their all Apple products, and they're going crazy. This is the second week of Apple Fest. They got barrels of apples coming in. They got all sorts of products. They got Danish. They got strudel. They got
cake. Big open.
They got cake. They got.
Can you get an Apple iPhone 25 or?
No, well that would be the 16. But
But everything.
No
else
Apple phones, but everything Apple that you could eat.
And finally.
Finally.
Creative Corner. Driving past Creative Corner last night about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. They were jamming in there. You can walk in there and listen to musicians play, bring an instrument, play with them. It's the coolest.
Yeah, there's always something going on. And if you're planning a birthday party for young or old, call Creative Corner at 516-385-8782. So, Norm, I think it's going to wrap it up for this political episode of This Week in West Hempstead. I want to thank you, Norm. I want to thank you, Adam. I want to thank you, Dan. And join us next week.
Have a great week.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to visit our sponsors, Spiegel Law PC, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reister's Bakery. To find out more or to reach out to us, come visit us on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at westhempsteadecho.com.
Welcome to I&D Glot. We love our customers. We have the freshest produce. We have all the groceries you need. We have the best cuts of beef, veal, lamb, chicken for the best price. And of course, a bakery department with all fresh cookies, cakes, and freshest bakery item. And of course, with a takeout department with delicious food. If you need to place an order, do it online. We'll deliver it to you, or come into the store and shop. We can't wait to see you.